G'day. Turn the music down. G'day. While I've got you here in the captive audience moment, I wanted to tell you a story really quickly. When I was a kid, when I was like a wee lad, I wanted to be a radio DJ. I thought that would be the coolest job. I'm not sure why, and I think about it now as I'm like, in this spot. Maybe something about the 80s and the DJs of the time.
Older guys then stayed on to dance the night away with some of the lovely ladies who witnessed the disturbance. This is Casey Kasem. Now on with the countdown.
Maybe something about that soothing voice that the DJ has that was reassuring. Yeah, the radio for me, moving around a lot. The radio for me was kind of like a connection to people, to life, and so playing music. 80s new wave was cool, but the DJs that kind of like took you through the songs, and I don't know, man, the silly trivia and weather and all that random stuff that came with that moment was just somehow like that person that you heard on the radio was kind of reassuring. A reassuring voice, I guess, as I answer this, as we go through this together, this self-discovery process of why you want to be something. But so, in the weird space of like my issues in my life, when I told people that, when I shared that, especially with my dad, and I shared that, he's like, you can't be that. You can't be that, Doug. You can't because you can't read. And I was like, well, I struggle with a learning difference that I have a problem reading out loud. Like, it's a challenge for me, and it's funny because it's like, I feel like through that space, something maybe you could overcome, but I just remember that being like just a shutdown of like, you can't do that. Like, because you can't read, you're not skilled. And like that being like a fundamental kind of like challenge for me of like, as a person, of like, that's what I want to do. I don't even know what it is. But it's funny, when I graduated high school, when I graduated Bending Oaks in 91, I wanted that path. I was like, I still want to be a radio DJ, and I kind of wandered out of Bending Oaks with my high school diploma, kind of in search of that realm, and ended up kind of wandering back into Bending Oaks and spending a lot of time, I say most of my life, spending a lot of time there till I'm in the spot that I'm in now, where I'm kind of analyzing what I want to do with myself now that I'm no longer doing that piece of my life, being the school. So yeah, just back to that kind of like being a DJ. So it's funny in the space of I've got this project that I've loved so much, and it's like a passion project. It's called Work That We Do, and I've kind of threatened to bring it back so many times through these last years of challenges. But for some reason, it's a drive for me. I've got several things that are pushing me, but that's one that's always on my mind, and I love this aspect. I love this connection, whether it's me just venting and sharing or me sitting with someone and talking. I just think that's sort of standing. I'm a stander. It's hard to sit, was such a powerful thing. So as I'm in a space of struggling to re-identify myself and my passions in life, I feel like the Work That We Do project is kind of aligned with that. And whether that's part of a path to be a DJ, I don't know. But man, weird stories though in the space of, I just think Casey Kasem and the Top 40 Countdown and those little stories that kind of came with that were cool. But maybe just waking up in the morning to the radio and hearing the DJ excited for the day, giving you some encouraging words, and maybe that's what it was. There's so many factors that are in that for me. But I wanted to share that. That's something for me. That's like a dream, that's strange, and in a space that we don't really have much of that radio DJ anymore. Different times, different life, but something close to my heart. So I wanted to share that in the space of me sharing part of myself rather than just showing footage without any story behind it. I think it's time to maybe share a little more stories. So thanks for listening. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you sitting through this video. I hope you like this camera. Let me know your thoughts. It's tiny. I keep saying that maybe that's what makes it so cool. All right, on with the day. Unless this is it. In that case, thanks for sharing. For Rita and peace. Bye, Joy.
From Hollywood, this is American Top 40. I'm Shadow Stevens, here for that weekly trip to the top of pop paradise.